The CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, you will see his network was what got him to that position of becoming a CEO of Google. Why do I say that? Because when he went to college, two of the founders were parts of that. And through that process, he was able to connect with them, got the job, and then closed on the deal to actually be hired as a CEO. Now, in my journey over 2.5 decades, 25 years, coaching and mentoring people in different parts of the world, ranging from South Africa, UAE, India, Spain, UK, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, most of the people I found had the same philosophy of coming up in life. The ones that had good network of people are the ones that actually scaled up in their career. There is a very common saying in this industry. It says, you tell me who your 5 best friends are, and I can tell you close to the 1,000 rupees what your bank account is. Because your association power, friends, the people that you mix with, the people that you hang around with, the people that you play with, are the ones that are going to turn around and get the 6 inches between your head working. Not from intelligence and knowledge transfer. More from the perspective of, I'm not going to cover this topic here today, but later on, please write this down. More from the perspective of your 3 brains. We don't have 1 brain, we have 3 brains. One is your conscious brain, the other is your subconscious brain, and the third is your superconscious brain. Just write that down, go and do some research on Google and talk to some of your teachers and lecturers there. Now, why I say that's important is because if your head is right,
Yes.
everything else works right.
Yes.
Okay? It's just like if you go to a garden, and if you look at a garden, unless you plant the seedlings well and you water for a period of time, only then will the plant grow. The same thing happens in our head. If, for example, you are currently in a situation, in an environment that is very toxic. You know what the word toxic means? Can somebody put in the chat channel, do you know toxic? Yes for a no, and for a no. Sorry, yes for a I know it, and for a no, I don't know it. Can you please put it up on the chat channel, please? I don't want you to go sleep. That's why I'm getting you to, I know it. Keep going. Yes, yes, no, yes, no. Poisonous. Yes, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, yes, there's 1 no. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, most of you are yes. The person that said no, please write it down. Go check with your teacher or check with your closest friend. Now, the toxic environment actually destroys and kills you. Once this is killed inside, the rest of it deteriorates. It doesn't matter how good you are, how intelligent you are. Okay, so make sure you're hanging around, make sure you're talking with, and make sure you're mixing with, and make sure you're playing with, and make sure your study groups are with empowering people. That is another word I'm putting in there called empowering people. People that always lift you up. That's what empowerment means. People that lift you up. So if you look at the table called David Nair, Excellence Peak Performance Coach, I am not a perfectionist. I am a person that drives for excellence. So those of you who are there looking to come up in life, the key thing that you want to know is how can you be an excellent performer? Not a perfect performer. We don't want perfection here. We want excellence. Because on a scale of 1 to 10, 4 can be excellent. 5 can be excellent for that particular individual at that time of his life. All right? We are not looking at 10 out of 10 every time. So when you hang around the right people, make sure the circle of friends you're collecting are people who are 1 or 2 levels higher than you, meaning not just in intelligence. For example, let's talk about confidence. If you have friends who are more confident than you, unfortunately, you will absorb their confidence and you become more confident. I use the word unfortunately. That's the play in my language. Okay? So now you understand the importance of what we call hanging around the right group.